right, so jumping into some of the unique HVAC features that we have in their home, kind of three things that really tie the whole HVAC system together in this home. The first being the geothermal, which we'll look downstairs here in a little bit and get a little bit more into detail on that. But second thing we have in this home that makes it very unique is the ERV or the HRV, the heat recovery ventilator. And then the third thing that we have in this home that kind of help to offset the superheater if he doesn't want to use that, which uses a decent amount of electricity when it's running, is this awesome insert of a wood burning fireplace, or some might call it a buck stove or an insert. But this particular fireplace here, this wood burning fireplace, will actually heat this entire home, 2,200 square foot ranch home, with no problems. In fact, the amount of wood that he has to put inside of this insert to make it heat this home pretty easily is not that great. So you guys may be wondering, so Jason, how the heck does an ERV or HRV work? What is that? So the unique thing about the ERV is that, again, it helps take some of that stale air, that stale warmed air from the home, and as it's being exhausted out of the house, the new fresh air that's coming in, it's actually helping heat some of that cool fresh air that's coming in. A couple of different ways it happens. This is a return air here on the back side. This is the closet for the buck stove that we have. So there's not a ton of heat inside this room, but there could be some stale air that's inside this room and already preheated, at least to room temperature. But that cold air, or that stale air or cold air return, will actually suck some of that into the ERV. One of the other things that this home has connected to the ERV system is your exhaust fans in both of your bathrooms. So here is your vent for your bathroom. There's no fan. It basically is that stale air, that those odors are being sucked into those venting system and ultimately making its way down into the HRV or the ERV. So you don't hear any fan running ever in here as in regards to the exhausted air in a bathroom like you typically would hear. One of the other cool things that we have here as far as the HVAC system is concerned is that we have multiple cold air returns. You got one here in the hallway of the master bathroom or bedroom, and then you got one in every bedroom. So many of your production builders, they'll try to get by, with just doing maybe one main cold air return per floor. And is that going to help? Yeah, but is that going to do the job of what a cold air return will do in every single bedroom and every single main area of the home does? No, it's just not the same. So these cold air returns in every room is a great thing. All right, guys, so we're down in the basement of this home. Just kind of wanted to give you an idea. Hopefully you can see the massive size of this geothermal air handler. So we use a very high quality name brand water furnace, and in this particular home, this customer even upgraded to their 5 series. They have a 3, a 5, and a 7 series. So we have a 5 series water furnace geothermal system. So this is ultimately your air handler in combination with your heat pump and whatnot inside of it. And then later on, we'll be actually installing the ERV system to the side of this to kind of handle a lot of those energy efficient air exchanges that we talked about earlier. But this geothermal system ultimately has a massive superheater in it. I think it's got 2 60-watt breakers and a 30-watt breaker, but this has got a massive superheater in it. So when the home gets at times, or when the outside temperatures at times may start dropping below 32 degrees, and the heat pump with inside a geothermal, which is taking that 55-degree air and then warming it up even higher, when it can't keep up, it will then start to kick on into its alternate mode of a superheater, to where basically it's just running on electric, and it's just a massive heater inside of the furnace itself to get the air temperatures, or the heater coils inside this, to be able to heat the air to its desired temperature. So it doesn't happen often, and my suspicion is when this homeowner knows that his superheater kicked in and he's using quite a bit of electricity from his solar banks or his power, or even using electricity from the grid, when he hears this thing kick on, he's probably going to be stoking that stove upstairs a little bit, so his energy bills won't be that high. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I know that's a lot of information, just trying to teach you guys a little bit and educate you on more of the mechanical systems of our extremely energy efficient net zero home at Vision Construction. Keep tuning in. Hope you guys are enjoying. Next video that we'll have here next week or in a couple weeks is going to be on the amazing insulating values and just the overall products that we're putting in this home to, again, make this home be a net zero. So take care. Appreciate you guys tuning in. See you next time.